Hey guys, so I just wanted to jump on here real quick and make an update because I haven't in a really long time. I recorded one, but I don't think I posted it. But I'm 24 weeks today, and I'm on my lunch break right now, so I don't have a whole lot of time. But I just figured I'd make an update. Like I said, I'm 24 weeks. I went to my anatomy scan at 20 weeks, and that went well, but they did say that one of his kidneys is measuring bigger than the other, like bigger than it's supposed to be. So they said that they're going to redo that scan at 30 weeks and see if it's continuing to grow at the same rate or if it's slowed down, because they said it could fix itself or not. They're just going to watch it basically. Um, let's see what else. So my morning sickness finally went away around like 16 weeks. So I'm good with that. I am still really picky though. Like I can only eat certain things. So I pretty much survive off the same 3 things every single day. But I'm not really sick anymore. It's just nothing else sounds good. I've been having some issues, like when I'm at work. My job is super, I'm active the whole time. Like I'm walking all day, I'm bending, lifting stuff all day. So whenever I'm at work and I'm active, I have problems with, like, I don't really know how to explain it. So let's see. I can feel my heart feels like it's pounding, like really fast. And like I can feel my pulse, like in my arms. I can feel my pulse feels like it's racing. My blood pressure does go up. I normally have really low blood pressure, but my blood pressure does go up. Not the whole time, just like randomly throughout the day. And it's especially bad after I eat, which I know is normal for your blood pressure to go up after you eat. But since I already have low blood pressure, I feel like my blood pressure going up a little bit because I ate shouldn't make me feel like crap. And I've never felt this way before. So none of my other pregnancies I felt like this. Before I was pregnant, I didn't feel like this. At first, the doctor told me, oh, your blood, I'm like out of breath. So she said, so your blood pressure will regulate around like 12 weeks. Well, I passed 12 weeks. It didn't. Then she said that about 20 weeks. I passed 20 weeks. It didn't. Like, I still have these random spurts throughout the day where I feel like my heart is racing. I get really weak, like physically weak. Like my body feels like I just can't do anything because I'm too weak. Physically exhausted. And I just feel like my heart's racing. I'm kind of dizzy. I feel like I'm going to faint or my heart's going to give out or what. I don't know. But at first they said, oh, your heart or your blood pressure's low. My blood pressure's always been low and I never felt like this. Then they said my thyroid was low, but it's not that low. And then they did an EKG and they said that looked fine. But the problem was they did the EKG and the echo while I was laying down at rest. My issue is after I eat or whenever I'm up and being super active. So, but I don't think they're going to do any further testing because they tested my blood and they did the EKG and the echo and they said that's fine. So I don't think they're going to do anything else. But I don't know, it sucks. I feel like at least now I know my heart's okay, I guess. So I can stop freaking out about it a little bit, I guess. But it sucks because whenever I'm at work, it makes it hard to do stuff. Or whenever I'm taking my kids for a walk or up and cleaning a bunch, it kind of scares me a little bit and it sucks. It feels uncomfortable. But so that's how that's going. And then my symptoms are pretty much all spot on. I'm getting the round ligament pain. When I'm at work and I'm up and walking a lot, I feel a lot of like heaviness in my lower belly. What else? Oh, I feel him move quite sometimes. I have I think they called it a posterior placenta. It's across the front. So I do feel him move, but it just kind of depends on what position he's in. Because if he's like kicking towards the front, I don't feel it. She said as I get further along, like 29, 30 weeks, 32 weeks, I'll feel him move all the time. But right now it's just here and there, depending on his position. And it's usually whenever I'm sitting down or going to bed. What else? I think that's pretty much it. My chest and the breathing, like the normal feeling. Oh, acid reflux. I've got acid reflux. So, I don't know. I got 16 weeks left to go. I'm getting kind of a little bit nervous about the day. Kind of want to do a home birth so I don't have to leave my kids. I can just stay at home, and I hate the hospital. Like, I hate staying at the hospital. I hate being away from my kids. I hate having to worry about if they're getting ready for school, right? What they're wearing to school. Like, I don't know. It's stressful. I just don't want to be away from them. So I'm thinking about having a home birth, but my insurance doesn't cover a midwife. Also, I live about 45 minutes away from the hospital, so if anything went wrong, and there's no EMTs, yeah, in my town, they'd have to come over from the next town over, so it would take them a little while to get to me, and then a little while to get me to the hospital, so I don't really feel safe doing that. What else? Oh, it's a boy. I found out the gender. It's a boy. I don't know. Everything's pretty much going how it should, other than his kidney and my heart, chest, that whole thing. And I noticed that it's worse if I eat something like sweet or something like greasy, stuff like that. So I'm really nervous to do the thing where you drink the drink and they test your blood sugar. That thing. God, what is that called? You drink the drink. I don't know. You guys probably know. But I'm nervous to do that because those drinks are super sugary. So I'm pretty sure it's going to make me feel like that, and probably 10 times worse, because like if I eat like a slice of cake or something, it makes me feel like that for like 45 minutes. And so I'm really nervous because that drink is really high in sugar and it's probably going to make me feel super crappy. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. I have to do that in like 4 weeks, and I have to get the RhoGAM shot because I have Rh negative blood. So I have to get the RhoGAM shot. I haven't bought anything for him because I kept pretty much everything from my last child, not because I wanted to have another one, but because I let my kids play with this stuff, with their dolls. So like the clothes, the car seat, bouncer, swing, all of that stuff is up in their bedrooms getting played with the dolls. So I'm just going to bring all that down, wash it, and reuse it. My last child, I did not find out the gender until she was born, so a lot of her stuff is all gender neutral. So yeah, it'll be fine. And then I think that's it. I don't know. Oh, here's the ultrasound pictures. I don't know. I got like baby brain. I can't even freaking think, man. Can't think. These are from whenever I was 20 weeks. So I'm 24 weeks now, so he's bigger now. But here's it's a boy picture. I don't know if you can see. There's his bum, his little wee wee. There's a foot. I wish I could like point it out. but I'm already using both my hands. There's another foot. Pretty big close-up picture of the foot. Oh, that's the face, like the lips and nose. I don't know if you can tell. Oh, that's the chin. My bad. Chin. Nose is on the other side. It's kind of hard to see on the camera. That's it looking at you, which I love babies. Babies are cute as heck, but man, are they creepy when they stare at the ultrasound. I'm just kidding. You're not creepy. You're cute. Another one where he's staring at the ultrasound. And then the side profiles, which are my favorite. He's got his little hand up there, right next to the side profile. Or right next to his face, his little hand. My daughter, one of them. I think it's my now 8-year-old. No, she would never show her face. She always had her feet over her face. I don't know, one of my kids. I have a lot of kids, so I don't remember. One of them, though, always had their hand up by their face. Just like him. And then when she was born with her hand by her face. She don't do that anymore. She stopped, but yeah, just always had her hand up there. And then, oh, another side profile. I like this side profile once. He's bigger now because this was like 4 weeks ago, but my next appointment is on Monday, and I'm going to talk to my doctor on Monday about, like, my birth plan. I know it's really early, but I want to make sure that, because I'm not seeing the same doctor as I did with my last two. I was kind of upset with him because he missed a lot of appointments, which I totally get because doctors are busy and they have lots of patients. But he also missed the birth. So not only did he miss a lot of appointments, and I had to see his nurse practitioner, which I was fine with because I really, really liked her. And if she could have delivered my baby, I would have had her. But he also missed the birth. Like, so it just kind of annoyed me 2 times in a row. So I did not go to him. I'm going to somebody new. So I know I'm kind of like early. I got to get back to work. And talking to her about the birth plan because I'm only 24 weeks. But there's a few things that I like to do, and I want to make sure she's okay with them. Like, obviously, if I have to, if it does not go to plan, like there's an emergency, or I'm not progressing, or if anything does not go to plan, I don't care. It does not bother me. I don't get super upset. And they can do whatever they got to do to make sure that me and the baby are okay. So if they have to add like interventions, or I end up having to get a C-section, oh shit, this is a one-way, or anything, I don't really care. But I do like to lay out somewhat of a plan just so that I have an idea. And that's what I shoot for. And if it doesn't happen, then I'm fine with it. So I just want to kind of like run over it with her and see if she's okay with all of those things before I continue to see her. You know what I mean? So like, if she's not okay with anything, which I doubt she would be not okay with it because it's nothing extreme. But I just want to make sure before I continue to see her, because I would have to switch to somebody else. Like I said, I'm okay if they got to do what they got to do. I've had episiotomies. I've had the epidural because I had to get induced, and my contractions were so bad that my whole body, they were like back to back, and my whole body was tensing up. Anyways, I had to get it. I don't know why people feel the need to have to explain themselves. If you get it, great. If you don't, great. So anyways, I'm okay if there's interventions. I've never had a C-section, but I did tell her already that if I do, for some reason, end up in a C-section, I want my tubes taken out. Like, I don't want the Filshie clamps. I want my tubes taken out. So, yeah, I'm going to have that done if I end up in a C-section, which I highly doubt I will, because I've given birth a lot of times and I've never had a C-section. But I'd be fine if I needed one. So basically my whole birth plan thing is I want to try to go into labor on my own. If I need to be induced for some medical reason, or, you know, I hit 41 weeks and they want to deliver, you know, whatever medical reason, I'm okay with it. But I would like to try to go into labor on my own, which I feel like I will, because like I said, my job is super active. I stay very active. I walk and lift and all of that stuff. I'm not just sitting around all day. And I would like to not deliver flat on my back. I would like to be able to move around while I'm in labor and sit in the tub and stuff. And I would like to labor for as much as I can at home before coming in. So I just want to make sure that she's okay with all of those things, which, like I said, I'm sure she will be, because that's not anything super drastic. Oh, and then I like to stay at the hospital for as little as possible. Like I said, I hate being in the hospital. I hate having to be away from my kids. So I like to stay there for as little as possible. Normally it's just 24 hours, as long as we're doing good and we're healthy and all of that. I just stay for 24 hours. And that's because they want to watch for like postpartum bleeding, make sure that my bleeding doesn't get worse. And there's testing with the baby that they can't do. Well, at least this is what they told me. They can't do until the baby's 24 hours old. That one where they like prick their heel and they test them for different things. I know what they test them for. I just can't think. My brain's not working lately. So I usually have to stay for the 24 hours. I wish that they could just do that testing at their first doctor's appointment. You know, because like they want to see them at the doctor's office at like 2 weeks old. So why can't they do that testing then? Like, are they testing for something that they need to know of it right then and there? And start like giving them medicine right then and there. I mean, why can't you just wait the 2 weeks? But I do like to stay at the hospital for a little while just to watch my bleeding and keep an eye on the baby, make sure that they're eating good and peeing and pooping and all that stuff. So I just don't like being there too long. But I don't know, I'm kind of rambling. I didn't really write anything down for this. I feel like my symptoms are normal. All my pants are getting too small. I am showing, obviously. I had to tell people. I told my kids. They're all super excited. I don't know why I thought in my head that they were going to be super mad at me and super like disappointed and all this and that. They were surprised. Holy crap, dude. There's a stop sign there. They were surprised because I had said that I was done, and I meant to be done, but they're excited. I told my mom, and I think that's it. Obviously my coworkers know because they see me every day and I'm getting huge, but nobody else knows. I didn't tell. I told one of my sisters, not my other sisters. I told one of my sisters though. So I can't fit into any of my jeans anymore, and I really don't want to buy maternity pants. There's maternity pants for sale, on sale. Obviously they're for sale, but on sale at Walmart for $3. I heard. I'm going to look into that. But I really just don't want to buy maternity pants because this one is going to be my last one. If I can't get my tubes tied, I'm going to get that thing put in my arm or something. I'm getting something. I will just never, ever, ever have sex again. Like, I don't care. This is my last one. So I really don't want to spend the money on maternity pants. Although maternity pants are so comfortable. For real, they're super comfortable, but they kind of make your belly itchy once you get further along. So I've just been wearing like sweatpants and comfy pants to work. So far, nobody has said anything to me about it. So hopefully it's not a problem. But my jeans don't fit me anymore. And I tried to squeeze into them, and there's maybe like 2 pairs that I can still button, but they're so tight, it's so uncomfortable. And like whenever I have to bend over and stuff, oh my god, it hurts, and like it's just so uncomfortable. I can't do it, so I wear like comfy pants now. Okay, I'm back to work. I think that's pretty much it. I don't know, maybe I can do an update on Monday after my doctor's appointment and let you guys know how that goes. I don't know if she's going to talk to me more about his kidney. I don't know. Oh, shit. I forgot to shut this. Can I shut it? Oh, I can. All right. Well, you guys have an awesome day and stay safe. And I'm going back to work. Boo. All right. Bye.